So Destination X is next week, and this week's Impact was, I don't want to say boring, but it wasn't moving. It was absolutely no excitement. And trust me, it was way better than last week's show and the week before. And I said this before, the GFW era of Impact, you have to give it time. It's going to gradually get better, just like the Corgan era, and just like, I would say, the Hogan era, but whatever. The Dixie, all that stuff got better when you gave it time. It's just the stops in the middle of, hey, Corgan era is doing pretty good. It's some shakeup. Now they have to rewrite storyline, new people put in place, and it just screws up the flow. I think that this GFW era, if we give it time to get rolling, it could possibly turn out to be some great things. The storylines that they've already thrown out are head scratching, semi interesting, and frustrating all at the same time, because some of the things they're just throwing out on the television are, I can't even put it into words, but I'll try. So I'm going to give you a Destination X predictions. I may or may not do a Destination X review next week. Who knows? Who knows how stuff goes? But this week's Impact, it starts off with, I think, a Sienna. Yes, a Sienna like montage where she talks about beating all the people and beating up Rosemary, and then she's in the ring sitting in a chair and calls out Karen Jarrett. Karen Jarrett involved in a knockout storyline when she's not a wrestler. Wow. Anyway, I guess she's the women's GM or whatever. So Karen Jarrett comes out and says she never liked Sienna, she doesn't like Sienna, blah, 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 blah. And that Sienna will be facing Gail Kim. Now, look, I have nothing against Gail Kim, perhaps one of the greatest female wrestlers of the modern era. But there's two ways I can look at this. One, this could be Gail Kim's way of passing the torch to Sienna. Hell, she's already beaten Sienna at another pay-per-view and gained the title. I don't think she would win the title at Destination X just to have it and retire with it. I don't think that would happen. And that would belittle the women's division when Sienna really hasn't got her full stride with the belt. So it's going to be a good match. I mean, it's Gail Kim coming back for another title shot. I love Gail Kim, but like I said, come on. Another title shot, bro? Another title shot? Then you have backstage Joseph Park and Grado. They're talking about facing Congo Kong. Joseph Park says something about the hit of the... I wasn't really paying attention. It was just they were scared of Congo Kong. That's really all I could get out of that one. Then you had the first match of the night. Laredo Kid and Garza Jr. versus Marufuji and the Phantom. Yeah, I can't really pronounce this Mexican thing, but it's basically the Phantom, the son of the Phantom, or Phantom, the ghost of the Phantom. Either one. Laredo Kid. Oh, Garza, is it Garza Jr.? Yeah, it's Garza Jr. The guy has personality. The guy has the it factor. His partner, on the other hand, is a charisma vacuum. Yes, he wrestles pretty good, but you could just throw any generic mass wrestler in there with Garza, and it would be basically the same thing. The match, you have a couple good spots, especially Marufuji selling Garza Jr.'s pants throw. I've never seen selling like that for a man ripping off his pants. What was another? Oh yeah, the spot where Garza had, I think he had Marufuji up for like a front slam or whatever, and then the Phantom tried to jump over, hit a hook around, but he got stuck, and then Garza Laredo Kid hit a Rough Rider onto that, and they all came crumbling down. That was pretty cool. In the end, Marufuji gets the win with sliced bread on, what was it? Laredo Kid. Garza Jr. And look, Garza Jr., I understand they want to have this tag team or crash, but Impact, you got to separate these two guys. I know we're in this whole heist of people separating tag teams that they shouldn't be separated, but this is a tag team that should be separated. Garza Jr., that guy's money. That guy has charisma. He has a decent wrestling, whatever. The crowd seems to like him. I mean, you might have to turn him heel first, but sometimes you got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet, if you know what I'm saying. So, moving on past that. Blah, blah, blah. Moving on past that. It was a pretty lengthy match, too. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you had Congo Kong versus Grado. They kind of get a couple hope spots in, knocking Congo Kong down with a double shoulder thing. But in the end, Congo Kong just massacres Grado and Joseph Park. He chokeslams Grado and then hits Joseph Park with the cannonball splash in the corner. 1, 2, 3. Match ends. Congo Kong stacks him up, tries to go up top for the splash, and out comes Laurel Van Ness. And she's like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. And he's like arguing with Laurel, and then all of a sudden he picks her up after he gets slapped by Laurel. And then out comes Tyrus. This seems oddly suspicious because, for one, Tyrus, the fixer, the hired muscle, hasn't been hired by Laurel, and from what we've seen of his character in the past, he only does things for monetary gain. So why would he be coming out to help Laurel when he kind of is still a heel when you think about it? I'm not saying Bruce Prichard's a heel, but he's a dick. So I don't know too many face dicks besides CM Punk, and yeah, he's not an Impact. So this just came out of nowhere. Why would Tyrus be fight or helping Laurel with what? Why is that happening? That's interesting. So, let's just move on before I just get into more questions that don't really have any answers. Oh yeah, and then you had the whole promo thing where they're talking about Sanjay Dutt and Trevor Lee. Sanjay, he's like, after all these years, I finally got this one title, and Trevor Lee stole it from him. Trevor Lee, his argument is, I won the SBN title, and I took it. I never received my rematch. I've been here for a couple years. I'm already a 2-time SBN champion, and I'm better than you. And that's basically it. They really didn't. They didn't even involve the Bruce Prichard thing to where I would think like they probably should have, to where Bruce Prichard explains why he's letting Trevor Lee walk around with the title. It kind of makes me wonder if they're gonna do something that it's about like a faction or something, because it's really nothing to explain why management had stepped in and taking the belt from Trevor Lee. Anyway, moving on past that, you get Bobby Lashley. You get a promo segment from like I said, Bobby Lashley. He's talking about him being a dual sport athlete. The head guy at MMA says he wants Bobby to focus specifically on MMA, and Jared's like he needs to do both or just focus on wrestling. And Chemo, yes, Chemo still exists. He wants him to do both, and they're playing it like there's some kind of dilemma for Bobby. Is he torn between these things? Is it shaking his concentration? Is it tearing out his body? He needs to focus on one thing. It was pretty good. And then you had a segment with Dutch Mantel, where they had Matt Sydal and Lashley. And basically, Mantel, he asked Lashley, would he rank himself as top wrestler in the world? And Lashley's pretty much like, I'm top 3 because of my work, my credentials. I've been a champion in every promotion I've been in. Facts. Then he asked Sydal the same question, but he throws his little twist in as S Vision. And Sydal was like, whoa, wait a minute. The S Vision is limitless. And I'm not going to classify myself as an S Vision wrestler. I can do it all. I've been facing giants since day one. I'm still standing. I've been facing guys bigger than me. I'm still standing. I'm still here, still doing my thing. And Lashley says to Sydal, look, I'm much bigger than you. And I'm really sick of all you S Division guys stepping up to me. I'm sick of you guys getting in my way. I'm going to hurt you, Sydal, because, it's a difference in size. And if you think about it, if you've been watching Impact for a while, what is Bobby Lashley's biggest Achilles heel besides his overconfidence? He always gets beat by, for the most part, S Division guys. I mean, he beat Galloway, EC3. When we got to Eddie Edwards, granted, he beat Eddie Edwards numerous times, but his overconfidence, he lost to Eddie Edwards. And he's been also losing to other S Division guys. So it just seems like he underestimates the guys, and they end up beating him. So they've been a thorn in his side. And with Sydal stepping up, it could be two things. Like Sydal said, and I've been saying for a while, for years, the S Division, it has no limits. Anybody can be an S Division wrestler. It's not just cruiserweights. I don't know where people get this in their head. Oh, S Division is cruiserweight. No, you can be 300 pounds and wrestle in the S Division. You just have to wrestle the S Division style matches if you can. Granted, anybody can be in the S Division. So this could be a big step for Sydal. If he beats Lashley, there's no division in between S Division, World Heavyweight. You can't separate those two. So that's going to be really big if Sydal beats Lashley. Whereas if Lashley beats Sydal, it puts a concrete wall between S Division and World Heavyweight. It means that, hey, I'm bigger than you, so you have to stick to this lane. This is your lane. Don't go out of the lane. Even if you want to go for the World Heavyweight title, which is the World Heavyweight title, meaning for everybody, you can't, because we already said that, hey, I'm bigger than you, I'm Lashley, or a guy like Lashley can be the S Division wrestler, so there's no point of you even asking for a World Heavyweight title shot. It will be pointless. And it's going to be interesting to see where they go with that storyline. Let's see, moving on past that. Let's see, you got it right there. Lashley, okay. That one's out of the way. Make sure this volume's down. Then you have, LAX versus the Veterans of War. Pretty decent street fight. They handcuff. I forgot. I'm gonna just say Crimson. They handcuff his name Mayweather now. They handcuff him to the ring, and they beat up on the other guy who's a fucking beast, like complete fucking beast. Like, even though he really doesn't stand a shot against, the 2-on-1, I would say 4-on-1, he still like kind of sells it well after getting hit with kendo sticks, chairs. He's like, you get hit with that last shot, he's like, the fuck? That's not shit. Let's get to it. He tries to go after the guy. One of the LAX guys ducks it, and then they hit him with a cannonball up top, through the table, win 1, 2, 3. And, I wasn't expecting the Veterans of War to win the titles, especially on like a house show. Not a house show, but, I'm talking about television taping. I don't know if LAX is even defending their tag team titles at at Destiny X. I don't really don't know that. But here's another thing I want to address real quick. I've heard some people say that, hey, Conan, he's still on the spotlight. We don't know about the other LAS members. I completely agree with you on the fact that we don't know the other LAS members. We probably should get to know Ortiz, Santana, Diamante. They should have mic time too. Homicide. Low-key's going to get mic time. Don't even worry about that. Low-key, that guy's going to get his motherfucking mic time. The main criticism is that, hey, they're focusing more on Conan. Conan is taking up, he's hogging on the spotlight. It's Conan's fucking group. It's Conan's group. He started the group in TNA. Yeah, he's the leader. He is the, granted, I'm saying other members of LAS should get mic time too, but Conan, he's the centerpiece. He started LAS. He's the founding member. And yes, they have interchanging pieces. Hernandez, the other guy, Homicide, this, that. They're moving pieces. But the one constant is Conan. But yes, I do agree that other people should get their shine on in LAS. But to say Conan's taking the spotlight, the only way Conan can really be taken out of the spotlight is if somebody attacks him and he's written off of television because he's LAS. He made the... It would be like somebody attacking Shawn Michaels and taking over DX. Just some random person. Like, I'm DX now. What? No, you're not. No. So, I don't mind Conan being in the spotlight, even though he says the same repetitive thing a lot. Well, I mean, it's like I said, it's Conan's group. I really can't explain or be mad at that he takes the spotlight, even though like I keep saying, he should allow the other people to have mic time too. So, moving on past that, dog just woke up. Oh yeah, you get ACH versus Ishimura for the fight to go to the finals in the Super X Cup. Pretty good match. Ichimori wins with a 450 splash. I hope this isn't the last time we see ACH. The guy's got, not to be ironic, he's got charisma. And I think if Impact could give ACH a character instead of just me and ACH, nothing wrong with ACH, but if they could give him a character, I think that's where ACH would shine. And next week we're gonna get Ichimori versus Xavier Woods. That match should be pretty good. And Ichimori, he's like a 500-day champion in pro wrestling, known for their junior heavyweight title. He's held their belt for three times, so he's got a pretty extensive resume. Xavier, I forgot his name, Desmond Xavier. That guy, yeah, he could be the future of the S division with the moves he has and everything like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see where they go with this whole S division thing. And let's see, moving on past that. Okay. Oh yeah, you get the 6-man tag. Low-key, Trevor Lee, and Lashley versus El Patron, Seidel, Oh yeah, the funniest thing, Bobby Lashley has the most underrated mic skill in all wrestling. Like, there was a bad thing where they're interviewing low-key Sanjay, low-key Trevor Lee and Lashley. And Trevor Lee, he goes, like, I'm the real champion, Sanjay. You're not going to get this belt off me. And then low-key, he goes to talking about Alberto and how he portrayed Mexicans and all this or whatever. And then he gets to Lashley, and Lashley's like, Seidel, look, when I get you, I'm going to throw your little ass around the ring. No question asked. You're getting beat up. And you guys, stay the fuck out of my way. Basically, he told them to stay the fuck out of his way. And we're not friends. Don't. If I see you, don't look at me. Don't talk to me. We're just a soldier trying to get shit done. Bobby Lashley, selling intensity by the gallons. The match ends with Sanjay Dutt hitting low key hit Warrior's Way on Sanjay Dutt. So all in all, a okay show, I guess. And I guess I can go through the predictions real quick. Let me pull that up. GFW, it's match card. Let me see. Okay, let me see where we go right here. All right, the card will be Lashley. First, Sienna versus Gail Kim. I really hope Sienna wins that. I don't want no disrespect to Gail Kim, but come on, the Sienna side. Sydal versus Lashley. I'm gonna go with Sydal. Because I need to see the barrier broken down between X Division and World Heavyweight Champion. And it was still the storyline of Lashley being the guy that overlooks X Division athletes. So Sydal getting a quick victory, or Lashley knocking himself out and Sydal hitting the shooting star press. I go with that. Ichimori versus Desmond Xavier. I'm gonna go with Xavier. I'm gonna just go with Xavier. X Division X Division ladder match. Trevor Lee versus Sanjay Dutt. I'm gonna go with Sanjay Dutt just because he hasn't had the title for like probably whatever. Hasn't had the title for like less than a month, so I don't think they would take the title. Dog. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go to finish this video real quick. But Low Key versus Alberto El Patron. As much as I would like to see Low Key, dog, come here. Okay. As much as I would like to see Low Key as World Heavyweight Champion, I know they're not gonna take the title off Alberto this early. So I'm gonna go with Alberto just because, common sense. Although I wouldn't be too upset if Low Key had the belt. I'm just saying. So, in the comment section, tell me your predictions for the Destination X and what's your favorite part of the show, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.